And welcome back to halftime here at the McCallie School. And yes, it is your Mountain View Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Tennessee Game of the Week. With me, I have someone very special here, Coach Greg Payne, who actually has been a part of Stump On Sports for many years. And you probably could just interview yourself, but if you don't mind, I'm just going to talk with you tonight, Greg.
Yeah, that's why you get paid the big bucks. You go ahead and do that.
First off, I want to congratulate you and the baseball team here, the Blue Tornado baseball team, because you just celebrated being the state champions, and let's talk a little bit about the championship.
Yeah, it was a fun time, and we really extended that celebration out for a long time. We did, the team's been recognized at Findlay when we played Cleveland over there, and we've done the ring ceremony. And, we presented the trophy to the school as soon as we came back, because we didn't get to do that at the end of the year. Last year, school was already over pretty much, and seniors were gone, so we got to do that. So we've really had a drawn-out celebration. It's been a lot of fun, and hope we get to do it again sometime.
A lot of special things happening here for you and your family at McCallie. Your son, Tyler Payne, senior here at McCallie. He's playing football tonight. He plays baseball for you during that season. And Greg, how special is it because you and Tyler had an opportunity to share this state championship together?
Yeah, it's an unbelievable thing. It's the highlight of my entire coaching career. I can't imagine anything being any better. I mean, winning a state championship is a huge deal, and it's a dream of every coach, and I know a lot of good coaches that never got to do that. And to be able to be a coach on a team that gets to do that is a tremendous honor, but to have your own son on it is unbelievably special. And I only had a 3-year window with him, and one of my former players from Gordon Lee sent me a Facebook message and talked about that. Said, man, it's great. You just had a 3-year window with a guy and you win one, and then you guys still got one more year. And you don't want to talk about that kind of stuff. You just want to talk about what we've had and what we've done. And it was a tremendous thing, and simply the highlight of my career. And I told somebody, personally and professionally, it can't get any better than that. So I guess we'll just try to equal it some way, but you can't ever top something like that.
Being a coach and a father, there has to be a certain balance. I have to ask you, though, is it father first with him or coach first?
Well, Tyler would probably say that it's father first, just because I'm pretty rough on him at times, and I've had to apologize to him. But rightfully so, I do it in front of everybody. I've apologized to him in front of everybody and manned up about that. But honestly, from a coaching standpoint, to have a player like Tyler, who he's a tremendous, has tremendous baseball IQ. He's a passionate player, and he's the only player I've ever just said, you've got the green light. If you want to steal, steal. And he stole 49 bases for us last year, and I think he got thrown out twice, maybe. So he's just a kid that you really trust. But from a standpoint of a father, to be able to stand in that third base box and watch your son do that and do some special things. And he pitched a big game for us last year against Baylor in the winners bracket finals, and to be able to see all that is just it's a tremendous honor that I don't deserve.
And speaking of honors, let's take it a step farther. Your beautiful daughter Lindsay is a cheerleader for GPS, and she's a junior there. Yeah,
that's right. She's a cheerleader, and she loves that. She's done that for a long time, and we always felt like she was pretty good at it. And she's probably got her dad's genes in her, in that she needs to stretch a little more, and she's not flexible like she should be. But she's had a good time at GPS and made a lot of friends, and that's a very good school, very hard school, and she's had to step her game up over there academically, but she has a great time cheerleading for sure.
So you and your wife, your sweet, pretty wife Tia, have been so blessed to have the family circle here because, Lindsay's on the sidelines, the Blue Crew tonight cheering, and you're getting to watch Tyler play football. And how many of the football players, Coach, are baseball players for you?
There's a few, but not as many as you would think. Matthew Brock, who just scored a touchdown there, he plays baseball for us. There are several guys that do it, but not as many as you would think. It's because McCallie's not really a small school. We've got close to 700 boys. So you have kids that are specializing in sports, and we do have some football, baseball guys. We have a few basketball, baseball guys, and then we have some guys that are just baseball only. For me, I want them to play as many sports as they can, but some of them don't want to do that. They want to play just one. I couldn't tell you the number that we've got. I know we've got McCoon as a left-handed pitcher. He plays football too, and once I start naming them, I'll forget guys and get in trouble. But we have a few.
Well, I know it's an exciting night for you. A great year here at the McCallie School with you and the family and all of the athletes. And, you know, Coach has got to get ready to try and continue to pull them through the second half here. We appreciate you. Is anybody you want to give a special shout-out to before we close?
Give a shout-out to Stump Martin. I don't know why he's not here. He's probably sitting at home just waiting for you guys to give him all the information. So, Stump, that shout-out's for you.
Somebody has to man shop there at the house.
Yeah, I've seen him do that, yeah.
But I have to say, Greg grew up with this show when he was a little boy. He used to get in trouble for sitting up too late watching our show. Then he became a partner of the show. And, you know, we love Greg. We appreciate him. And we're so proud of you and the baseball team, the football team, the whole 9 yards. Has been Deb, Coach Greg Payne. And, yes, it is your Mountain View Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Tennessee Game of the Week.